Mercy, Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV.com. Here with a prediction blog, man. Born Legacy Supreme 2. Feel me? I'm going down on URL, Raleigh, North Carolina. Different scenery for URL, you know. See a lot of people starting to travel, man. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's that trap formula fading into battle rap, man. You know, everybody want to, you know, explore other markets and shit like that, which I ain't mad at it, you feel what I'm saying? But glad we could be, you know, trendsetters as far as really like stamping, going out and exploring other markets, you know, in this era of battle rap. You understand? There's other leagues that did it before, like Grind Time, KOTDs did it, but as far as like in this time, especially in New York, like everybody that got a league in New York want to stay in New York. Like, New York too crowded for niggas, man. You understand? So getting out there and throwing events in other states, why not? You understand? But let's get into these battles, man. Let's get into these battles. Danger Zone versus R Streets. Now, not gonna lie, I haven't really seen too much of R Streets. As far as Danger Zone coming back to URL, I feel like he should have got somebody just a little higher up on the totem pole, because Danger Zone is putting a lot of work. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like to look on a flyer and see him at the bottom, and then see him facing somebody who, and there's no disrespect to R Streets, because what I have seen of him, he's fire. You understand? But I also feel like for Danger, you know, to come in and be facing somebody who, I think this might be R Street's first time outside the PGs. You feel me? It's just a different pace from, you know, what I'm used to seeing from Danger Zone. So, you know, let's see how it goes, man. You know, based on what they've done so far, I'm gonna have to say Danger 2-1, possibly 3-0. You feel what I'm saying? We haven't seen him on URL in a long time. You can pretty much tell how this battle is gonna go from his first round. Like, if it's one of those rounds that's like wild, crazy, and it's well received, and pretty sure his other 2 rounds are gonna be just as potent, and it's gonna be bad for R Streets. You understand what I'm saying? Not saying R Streets is, you know, whack or nothing, but I don't feel like he's as good as Danger Zone. Like, I really feel like Danger Zone is gonna take every round. If not clear, at least by an edge. You feel what I'm saying? So I got Danger Zone clear to taking that battle. JC versus Geechee Gotti. It's a dope matchup. Here's the thing with JC. JC is fire. But the problem with JC is that when he's up against like the gritty, grimy, street, aggressive battle rappers, he doesn't always do well. You feel what I'm saying? When you put him up against the dudes that are just like known for bars and are not really, you know, aggressive and, you know, really on them like that, then he tends to do well against those guys. He outrights them. You know, his flow and delivery is on point, but it's just like when you put him in front of those guys who are like really like that, he doesn't always do too well. You feel what I'm saying? So experience-wise, you might be able to give this battle to JC because JC knows what to do, you know, in that setting. But I wouldn't be surprised if Geechee pull an upset and, you know, possibly get the battle 2-1. You know, I don't think it's gonna be a I don't think it's gonna be one of those battles where somebody gets bodied. Like, I feel like it's gonna be a really close battle. You feel what I'm saying? So and like I said, it's just JC being up against somebody that's of that real element, but still having way more experience than him. You feel what I'm saying? So, it might be 2-1 either way. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna go with Geechee 2-1, but it could possibly be 2-1 either way. You never know. Feel me? X Factor versus Jerry West. I don't really know how to feel about this battle. You feel me? I feel like Jerry West should be facing competition that's more along the lines of battlers who are not washed up and, you know, just coming back for no reason. You feel what I'm saying? Like, X Factor is cool, but I don't think people miss him to the point that, you know, seeing him on the card would get them excited about this matchup. Like, I'm not excited about that matchup, at least not for Jerry West. You feel what I'm saying? Jerry West is fire. I also consider him King Button Masher. He's the king of the y'all know the punchlines I be talking about when I say button mashing, like the, you know, just throwing something together that is not fire because it's fire. It's more so like it's fire because it's like, oh, I get that. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, I give you 3 rings when you in a binder or something like that. Like you get it because you know it's 3 rings in a binder, but it's like it wasn't, you know, when you really sit down and listen to it, it's like not really all that crazy, but it makes sense. So the factor of it making sense is what, you know, makes it fire or whatever. But I got Jerry West taking that 3-0. You feel me? X Factor is way more experience. You understand what I'm saying? But I don't know if his style has evolved and can keep up with, you know, what's going on, which is, you know, with what Jerry West brings. He's somebody who's from the current generation of what niggas is doing with the punches and shit like that. So who knows if X Factor style has stepped up to, you know, where things are today. So yeah, I got Jerry West taking that one clear. You feel me? Math Alpha versus Snake Eyes. Anyway, Shotgun Suge versus Glue Easy. I'm hyped for that battle. You feel me? I'm hyped for that battle. Suge, y'all already know Suge, one of my favorite battle rappers. Like Suge is probably in my top 5 ever. You feel what I'm saying? But I used to get into fights and shit like that in school, so that's why, you know, his content and the type of stuff he do in the ring, that's like, it made me think of that. Like, you know what I mean? Being in brawls and being in fights and really being about that aggressive type stuff. So a lot of people don't like Suge because they can't relate. You feel what I'm saying? If you used to get stuffed in lockers and shit like that, then I can understand why you don't like Suge. You know, Suge is not the best writer, but when it comes to them bars, them haymakers, that delivery, that aggression, he has all of that. So to be, to have a 10 in all stats, except for bars, which is, you know, probably about, no, let me not say bars, let me say writing. To have a 10 in all stats except for writing, which is like 4 or 5, it's not really a bad thing because you're still a 10 in everything else, you understand? So going against Glue, man, Glue was one of my favorites as far as like, he's in my top 5 as far as the newer class of battlers coming out of URL. So I think it's going to be a dope clash. Glue has dope delivery. His haymakers be crazy. He's wild creative. So he's not going to just let Suge be up in there, you know, bullying him and all up in his face and shit like that. Like, I'm pretty sure Glue is going to return that same energy. You feel what I'm saying? So, as far as a winner for this battle, based on experience, I feel like Suge might take it. I'm going to say Suge 2-1. You feel me? I don't think it's going to be a body. It's definitely, in my opinion, going to be a close battle. But I just got Suge edging it 2-1, especially if he's on 100. You feel what I'm saying? Being that the RBE 2-on-2 just got dubbed, I feel like Suge is going to have more time to really prep and really like jump in his bag for this battle. So, Suge 2-1. That's going to be a fire battle. Cortez versus Ryder. Man, coming off that Prez battle, man, Ryder got that wave right now. You feel what I'm saying? Like the Prez battle, he was just like over the top crazy. You understand what I'm saying? And being that he hasn't battled in so long, he's still like currently a fresher breath air to battle rap. You feel me? Being that we don't see him much. Like prior to the Prez battle, we hadn't seen him in what, year and a half, 2 years probably. So, him going against Cortez, it's like people don't know what to expect. So when he jump in that ring and he start wilding on Cortez, people gonna be behind him. You feel what I'm saying? As opposed to Cortez, who battles, you know, way more often than Ryder does. You don't have that same spark as far as like wanting to see Cortez. It's like, you know, Cortez is fire, but as far as being like super excited to see him as opposed to being excited to see Ryder, I feel like Ryder is just going to go in there. He's going to have that crowd behind him. Now, I don't think Ryder is a better writer than Cortez. But I do feel as far as like flow, delivery, haymakers and everything like that, I do feel Ryder has the edge over Cortez in that department. So in this battle, I'm going to go with Ryder 2-1. You feel what I'm saying? I fuck with Cortez. I think he's fire, but I ain't gonna lie. After that Ryder versus Prez battle, I feel like Cortez might be in over his head on this one. You feel what I'm saying? I could be wrong. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just, giving my predictions. And to anybody who might be upset at my predictions or feel a type of way, it's cool to debate and shit like that, but do not jump in your feelings, because I do not got time for no emotional battle rappers being on some like bullshit. Like, it's cool if we could debate, but off a prediction blog that you see that you don't like, you know what your job is? Jump in that ring and prove me wrong. So that way when I do a recap of the battle, I can say, yo, I was wrong. I thought someone was going to lose, but, he actually, proved me wrong. So, and y'all know I always do that in my recap. So, like I said, in that battle, I got Ryder 2-1, possibly. No, I'm not going to say 3-0. I think Cortez is going to get around. Feel me? Clips versus Av. Charlie Clips versus Av. Whew. A lot of people think that's a mirror match. It's not a mirror match, because while they're both good with the the 4-bar setup and the dope punches, they haymakers is kind of the same level too, because Clips be having some shit, especially when Clips is focused. You feel me? And I hope for this battle he's super focused on coming in there and trying to kill Av, because if so, this is possibly going to be battle tonight. You feel me? Punches and haymakers on both sides are going to be crazy. The problem with Av, I feel like I don't want to say one-dimensional, but he mostly concentrates on punching. Now, even though his punches and haymakers are effective, I feel like Clips goes other places. Like, he can freestyle, he can be funny, so he's going to have jokes along with, what he has as far as punches and haymakers. So, based off Clips just having a better repertoire and a better arsenal of weapons to choose from, I feel like Clips is going to take this battle too. You feel what I'm saying? Also feel like this is going to be a close battle. I feel like it's going to be battle tonight. I feel like they both going to come with it. And if we get a focused Clips, this is probably going to be one of URL's best battles, like as far as 2018. But if we get a Clips that's not really focused, don't really give a fuck, then I see Av taking this battle clearly 3-0. You feel me? And for the main event, O-Red versus DNA. It's a tough battle to call. You feel me? DNA don't really lose. You understand? Red is kind of on the killing spree. Like, he clearly wins majority of his battles, like a good majority of his battles. Like, if O-Red has had, I don't know how many battles he's had, but if you want to say, let's say O-Red has had 25 battles, he's clearly won maybe like 19 or 20. You feel me? So, but being that DNA don't lose, it's like, how do you say O-Red is gonna, clearly win this battle? I'm gonna say Red 2-1. I'm gonna say Red 2-1. 2-1 edge. You feel me? I don't think DNA is going to come on some slouch shit, because DNA never slouches. Like, he's always on 100. Like, you just seen what he did with Big Cannon. So, I think he's going to do great against O-Red, but I just don't see DNA clearly beating him. You feel me? O-Red just come with a different level of his bars, his creativeness, and how witty he is. Like, the way he go into some shit and he bring it back around. Like, I think his thought process when he coming up with his shit is crazy. So I feel like O-Red gonna beat DNA too. You feel what I'm saying? But shit, that's just my prediction blog for Born Legacy Supreme 2. I will be ordering the pay-per-view. I will be recapping the battles as they happen. So make sure y'all stay tuned to the channel. Let me know who y'all got winning these battles, and I see y'all when the battle happens, when the event happens, man. No Mercy, Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV.com. And if y'all seeing beads of sweat, it's because it's hot as fucking this bitch. Fuck y'all. No mercy. Bye.